In the quiet town of Puttur, Karnataka, a mystery lay unsolved for 13 long years. A tale of friendship turned fatal, a deceit, and an unexpected clue from a cricket tournament that brought a fugitive to justice. This is the story of how the Karnataka police cracked a 13-year-old murder case. Our story begins in June 2001 with Vishwanath Rai, also known as Baddi Vishwa, a successful financier and owner of Shiva Finance. His close friend and business partner, Vishwanath Shetty, known by multiple aliases, including Panchami Vishwa, became so deeply involved in the firm. The firm, founded in 1999, was thriving. The firm was doing brisk business. Vishwanath Rai's wife and daughter used to stay in the family's house at Harinagar, in Baddi village in Apprehended, while the house near Gandhi Park was used for business purposes. The tale begins on June 9, 2001, when Vishwanath Rai was reported missing by his worried wife. She hadn't heard from him since June 7th, when he was last seen with Vishwanath Shetty, his manager. According to her statement, the last call made to Rai's phone was answered by Shetty. When she asked to speak to her husband, Shetty abruptly ended the call. This strange behavior raised her suspicions. Days later, a body was discovered in Hanavar with only a shirt tag reading Sintu Putter 21376 to identify it. This was later confirmed by Rai's wife as her husband's body. Despite this breakthrough, Shetty had vanished without a trace. Police concluded that both the partners had been killed. Years passed and the case went cold. Over the next few years, inspectors at the Puttur police station changed and the Vishwanath Rai murder case lay forgotten. The UDP superintendent of police asked his staff to look into the unsolved crimes in their police station. In September 2012, Police Inspector Suresh Kumar was transferred to the police station. For Kumar, the Vishwanath Rai murder case was the case he needs to solve. The investigation, collection of evidence, statement, and other formalities were done properly by the officer when the incident had taken place. But what was suspicious was that Shetty's wife and son continued to live in Baddi village in Puttur Taluk and never tried to contact the police to know whether he was arrested or traced. This was a tipping point for me, says Kumar. For years, Shetty evaded capture, with rumors suggesting he had either moved to Dubai or committed suicide. In reality, Shetty had fled to Bhawani in Tamil Nadu, where he worked as a driver for a hospital. There, he met a doctor who owned an estate in Kadambur. Adopting the alias Raju, Shetty worked as the estate manager and eventually started his own finance business, becoming known as Raju Tambi. It was not until 13 years later, since Vishwanath Rai's demise, on August 11, 2014, Superintendent of Police addressed a press meet, announcing Shetty's arrest. The investigation had involved meticulous efforts by Apprehended police, under the direction of the SP. It turns out that a financial dispute had began in a business meeting between Vishwanath Rai and Shetty, and the two business partners started arguing on some point. The quarrel worsened and Vishwanath Shetty, in anger, murdered Rai with a sharp weapon. After committing the murder, Shetty loaded Rai's body into his Maruti Zen car and drove 4 hours along the sea coast towards Hanavar. There, he discarded the body in a roadside drain, hoping to cover his tracks. Shetty then returned the car to Mangalore and disappeared with 1 lakh rupees in cash. Subhas Gowda, an employee present during the fatal fight, was threatened by Shetty. Terrified, he fled to his native place in Beltangadi and confided in an advocate. Following the advocate's advice, Gowda reported the incident to the police. On June 9th, a murder case was registered, naming Shetty as the prime suspect. The crucial break in the case came from an unexpected source, a local cricket tournament. Inspector Kumar found that Shetty's wife worked at a court canteen and his son was an avid cricket player. They never report Shetty's disappearance to the police despite being last seen for multiple years. Kumar decided to dig deeper. He learned that Shetty's son used 2 mobile phones but shared only 1 number publicly. This discrepancy would soon become crucial. A police constable participating in a cricket tournament had got leads that the son has a second phone and that he always kept inside his bag. During the tournament, Kumar's team managed to obtain the second phone number used by Shetty's son. This number led them to a startling discovery. It was our good fortune that the young police constable also played cricket and knew Shetty's son. We came to know that his son was using 2 mobile phones but shared only one number. In one of the cricket tournaments where Shetty's son played, the police constable managed to get the other number, says Kumar. After scanning the call detail record, police found something very unusual. The police had kept the phones of his son under surveillance, came to know about Shetty's details when he had called one of the phone numbers. The call records showed that the number received calls every 2 to 3 months. Intriguingly, Shetty's wife also received calls from the same number, with conversations lasting 20 to 30 minutes. This mysterious number became the focal point of the investigation. Tracing the number led the police to a road in Tamil Nadu. 2 plainclothes police officials visited the area with Shetty's photo. When they asked locals about Shetty, they learnt that Shetty went by the name Raj and was even running a finance company there, Raj Finance. In August 2014, after 13 years on the run, Vishwanath Shetty was finally arrested. The long arm of the law had reached him, thanks to a cricket tournament and the dogged determination of Inspector Suresh Kumar and his team. During the investigation, the police also found that Shetty's wife had played a crucial role in his 13-year run. As she worked in the court canteen, some police constables visiting the court would discuss the investigation. She was passing the message to Shetty. After his arrest, Shetty stepped out on bail on October 1, 2015, and returned to his hometown. The very nature and attitude of the accused person in absconding from the scene of occurrence of the incident and thereafter hiding himself for about 13 years in the neighboring state by changing his name would demonstrate that he has committed the alleged offenses, and it strengthens the allegations. In December 2021, Shetty was sentenced to life imprisonment by Judge Rudolph Pereira, closing the chapter on a long and arduous case. This case serves as a powerful reminder of the persistence of justice. Sometimes it takes years and an unexpected clue, like a cricket tournament, to bring closure to those affected. The dedicated efforts of the Karnataka police ensured that Vishwanath Rai's family finally saw justice served.